Here's a question for you. When's the last time a $5 bill actually felt like real money? Not just something you hand over without thinking, not just tip money, but something that actually mattered in your wallet. I'm taking you back to 1972. And before you click away thinking this is just another nostalgia trip, hear me out. This is the year that changed everything. The last calm year before prices went absolutely crazy, before gas lines, before inflation became the dinner table conversation nobody wanted to have. This isn't about saying everything was better back then. It wasn't. But the numbers, the purchasing power, that's a different story. And I guarantee you've forgotten just how far $5 could stretch. Stay with me, because some of these numbers are going to stop you in your tracks. So let's start with the real question. What did $5 actually feel like in your hand back then? Was it a lot? Was it nothing? Here's the answer. In 1972, minimum wage was $1.60 an hour. Think about that. The average working man brought home about $7,000 a year. Women made less, unfortunately a lot less. So if you were earning minimum wage, $5 meant you worked just over 3 hours. 3 hours of your day, your energy, your life. Now here's where it gets interesting. What could those 3 hours of work actually buy you? And how does that compare to 3 hours of work today? Let me ask you something. Do you remember what a loaf of bread cost? Take a guess. Go ahead. 25 cents. A full loaf of sandwich bread, the kind that came in that crinkly plastic bag with the twist tie that you could never find when you needed it. You could smell that fresh yeast smell the second you opened it. What about milk? A whole gallon cost about $1.20. Some of you remember the milkman, right? Glass bottles on the doorstep, sweating in the morning sun. When's the last time you saw that? Eggs, a full dozen. What do you think? 50 cents. Sometimes less if you caught a sale. And here's the kicker, ground beef. A full pound, 65 cents. You could make meatloaf, tacos, spaghetti for the whole family with that. Real dinners, not just something to fill your stomach. Coffee, the big metal can that you opened with that little key. Remember those? About $1. And it lasted 2 weeks, maybe more if you weren't making a pot every 3 hours. Now stop and add that up with me. You're at about $3.60. You still have $1.40 left from that $5 bill. Can you imagine? But wait, it gets better. Picture this. It's Saturday morning. You walk into the grocery store. The floor is that shiny checkered linoleum. The cashier actually knows your name. You've got $5 in your pocket. What are you walking out with? Not just 1 or 2 items. I'm talking a full bag. Bread, milk, eggs, a pound of meat, butter, a bag of apples, maybe a box of spaghetti and a jar of sauce. You're feeding your family for 2, maybe 3 days, from $5. Now let me ask you this. What does $5 get you at the grocery store today? Go ahead, picture it. A gallon of milk and a loaf of bread if you're lucky, right? Maybe one fancy coffee at a drive-thru. Think about that difference for just a second. But it's not just the price that changed. Anyone remember how big the packages used to be? Cereal boxes that actually felt full when you picked them up. Chip bags that had chips all the way to the top. Not just air and a handful at the bottom. And the ingredients. You didn't need a science degree to read the label. Flour, sugar, salt, yeast. That was it. Things were made to last, not made to make you come back and buy more next week. Does anyone else remember that, or is it just me? Alright, let's talk about the fun stuff now. The treats. The little joys that made life a bit sweeter. Who remembers the Coke machine? How much did it cost? A dime. One shiny dime for an ice-cold glass bottle. You'd pop that cap off with a built-in opener, and it made that perfect hissing sound. Can you hear it? Candy bars, Hershey's, Snickers, whatever you wanted. How much? A nickel. And they were thick, too. Not these thin little things we get now. You could break off pieces and make it last, or share it if you were feeling generous. Now here's a fun one. McDonald's. How much do you think a hamburger cost? 15 cents. Fries, another 15 cents. A milkshake, 20 cents. You could get a full meal, and I mean a full meal, for under $1, and still have change jingling in your pocket. Families didn't go every week, but when they did, it didn't feel like you were breaking the bank. It was just a treat. No guilt. No checking your bank account first. Just a good time. TV dinners. Anyone? Those aluminum trays with the little dessert in the corner? 50 cents. You'd heat it in the oven, peel back that foil, and it actually looked like the picture on the box. When's the last time that happened? These weren't luxuries. They were just normal, little pieces of joy that $5 could buy you several times over. Can you imagine that today? Now let's talk about something everyone remembers. Gas. Oh boy, the gas prices. Ready for this? 36 cents per gallon. Do the math with me. How many gallons could $5 buy? Nearly 14 gallons. 14? You could fill up your entire tank and still have money left over for a soda and a candy bar. But wait, it gets even better. Remember full service stations? You didn't even get out of your car. A guy in a clean uniform would come out, pump your gas, check your oil, clean your windshield, check your tire pressure. All of it included. No extra charge. You'd hand him $5. He'd hand you back change and a smile. How's that for service? Now compare that to today. What does $5 get you at the pump? Maybe a gallon and a quarter if you're lucky. And you're doing all the work yourself. Pumping in the freezing cold or blazing heat. Going inside to prepay. No oil check. No smile. Just you, a dirty pump, and numbers spinning on a screen. Makes you think, doesn't it? Let's slow down for a minute and talk about entertainment. The things that made life feel lighter. A movie ticket. Take a guess. What did it cost? About $1.50. You could take someone with you, get popcorn, candy, soda, and still have change from $5. And the experience. Those big theaters with velvet seats, screens the size of a wall. Some of you remember double features, right? 2 full movies for the price of one. You'd spend the whole afternoon there. What about music? A full vinyl album cost about $3. You remember the ritual? Peeling off the plastic wrap, sliding out that big black disc, dropping the needle, and hearing that crackle before the music started. You'd listen to the whole thing, front to back, because that's how it was meant to be heard. A newspaper, 15 cents. You'd sit with your coffee, do the crossword, check the sports scores, see what was playing at the drive-in. The simple pleasures. Here's the thing that really hits different. $5 didn't just buy you stuff. It bought you time. Days of entertainment. Full evenings with the people you loved. Moments you didn't have to rush through. When's the last time $5 bought you that? But let's be honest for a second. Let's talk about the work. Because $5 didn't just appear in your pocket. You earned it. You worked for it. If you made minimum wage, that was 3 hours and some change. If you had a better job, maybe an hour and a half. If you were struggling, it was more. And not everyone had it the same. Women were making about 60% of what men made for the exact same work. That wasn't right then, and we all know it wasn't right. Life had its struggles, its unfairness, its hard days. But here's what was different. The money you earned, it had weight, it had reach, it could do more, cover more, stretch further. You worked hard, sure, but your money worked hard too. Does that make sense? So let's add it all up together. With $5 in 1972, you could walk away with a full bag of groceries, or 14 gallons of gas, or 3 complete meals at McDonald's for the family, or a movie date with popcorn and drinks, or a brand new record album and a newspaper, or a week's worth of coffee and candy bars for the kids. Now think about today. What does $5 get you? 1 coffee at Starbucks, maybe a candy bar and a soda at the gas station, a quarter tank of gas if you're lucky. That's it. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not trying to make you angry. It's just math. Simple, honest math. And look, life wasn't perfect in 1972. There were problems, struggles, things that needed to change and did change. But there was something else too. A steadiness. You knew what things cost. You could plan. You could save a little and watch it actually mean something. We can't go back. We all know that. Time moves forward. But maybe, just maybe, it's worth remembering what value really felt like. What it meant to work 3 hours and walk away with something solid. Something that mattered. Something that lasted. So here's my question for you. What do you remember buying with $5? What's the memory that stuck with you? Drop it in the comments. I'd genuinely love to hear it. Thanks for sticking with me. Take a moment. Let it sink in. And if this brought back even one good memory, that's enough for me.